Good afternoon, everyone. Yes. My name is Okong Isaac Newton from Tororo. I'm a Japadola by tribe from the Jupayakobo clan, and Jupayakobo is found in Bumanda village. I'll start with the Japadola introduction. Then the Japadolas are also called the BADANMA, as this name was given to them by people from the Central. They are found in the Nilotics group of people, and they're also called the Luo-speaking people, as that name of the Nilotics was given to them by the British. And the Nilotics, they include the plain Nilotics, the river lake Nilotics, and the highland Nilotics. And the Japadola people are found in the river lake Nilotics. Why are they found in the river lake Nilotics? Just because they entered Uganda as they were following River Nile from southern Sudan. Their origin, the Japadola people are believed to have migrated from southern Sudan in a place called Bahel Gazelle. Then the Luo-speaking people include, we have the Acholi, we have the Jaluo, we have the Langi, and then the Japadola. Next. Then, how did we make it to Uganda? From southern Sudan, we are led by a man called Olum, and we first settled in a place called Pobongo, present-day Pakwach. He had 2 children, thus Gipiri and Labongo, as all of us studied about this in primary and O-level. Then they had a disagreement that forced them to separate. We all know that Gipiri and Labongo were separated because of the bid. The story, I won't go in details with the story, but you know the story. Labong remained in the West Nile, while Gipiri moved to the south and invaded the Bunyoro-Kitara Empire. It was replaced with Bito dynasty. Then some of them crossed to Bunyoro and Kaberamaido, and part of these continued to the eastern, and they settled in Budama, present-day Tororo. I want to talk about our kingship. Our first king, when we entered Tororo, was called Majanga. Then our current king, as per now, is called Moses Owor, and he was made the king on 19th 1999. Our king is called Chengadola. That's our language. The Japadola people, we call him Chengadola. Then, unfortunately, our queen died in 2007. Our kingship, now this is the uniqueness of our tribe. Our kingship has no success method of leadership, and the clan leaders are the one who sit together and they pick out one person to be the king. And our kingship has no age limits, or it has no age limits or term limits. The king is always changed when the current king has died or is too old and is unable to continue with the ruling. Then our culture is men put on kanzus, as you can see me. Then for the women, they put on gomasis on different functions like wedding functions, introduction ceremonies. Then we can also talk about the musical instruments. We have the tongoli, we have fumbo, we have drums. Then musical galas are also organized mostly in Tororo town, which has promoted businesses and attracted tourists. As we can see, most tourists, mostly from Kenya and other countries, they cross to Tororo, since Tororo is just next to the border, and they are always attending the musical galas. Again, let me talk about the uniqueness and the norms. In the Japadola tribe, when someone commits suicide, first the Japadolas believe that such a person, the dead body is beaten, and after beating it, the people are not supposed to cry for the deceased, and is buried there, and like the place where he has committed suicide from. That's where he's buried from. And then the next thing, our uniqueness, when someone dies and he or she is not married, his body is not passed through the front door. Okay, let me say this is a room. And when someone dies, his body is not passed through the front door, but his body is passed through the back door. And when there's no any back door, like in this room, we believe that we are supposed to create a hole so that the body is passed through the hole. And the other thing, in case of let me say two people, when they commit incest, they are got both of them, and they are taken to a valley, and a hut is built up, and they are made to enter into that hut, and they are burnt up to death. That's when if they commit incest. Then for the pregnant women, if a woman gets pregnant in the Japadola tribe, he is not allowed to eat offals until they produce. Then the economic activities of the Japadola are farming. They grow cassava, cotton, maize, millet, potatoes, beans, bananas, groundnuts, etc. Millet and cassava are processed. Now this is how I can relate farming to business. Millet and cassava are processed to make millet flour and local blue. You know, in the Japadola tribe, in most cases, during the introduction ceremonies, most of the people, it is the local blue that will make them come. If you organize an introduction ceremony and you have no local blue, trust me, few people will attend your introduction or any ceremony. Then animal rearing. We rear cattle, we rear goats, sheep, pigs. Now these animals are used during the marriage ceremonies, and the skins from the cows and goats are used to make drums. Now we also, long ago, during the period of famine, for the sheep, they used not to kill the sheep unless all the sheep let me say if you have like 10 sheep, if there is famine, they could cut off the tails. Let me say today we have nothing to eat, they go get one sheep, they cut off the tail, then they cook that. Then tomorrow maybe there's nothing again to eat, they get another sheep, they cut off the tail, and then they eat that, yes? So now, if all the sheep are done and there is no other sheep, that's when they will start slaughtering them like fully. Then fishing. We do fishing, but we do this on the swamps of Lake Shoga, and we mainly fish mud, and mainly eat mud fish. You know, Lake Shoga is from Western Uganda, then it crosses to the swamps, cross up to Tororo. So that's where they do their fishing from. Local craft, we make very many things. We make mats, and these are called nyiga in our language. Then we make baskets. We make so many other things. Then how businesses transacted. In Tororo, in the villages, we still have barter trade, as people used to practice barter trade long time ago. In Tororo, barter trade is still existing, but not in towns, but deep in the villages. And in towns, they use the exchange of money. Our staple food, we eat kalo, and that is made out of millet and cassava. businesses done in Tororo. We have tourism. We have very many places that are toured by the tourists. Then bars, local brew. In the villages, most people do their businesses. They have bars and they sell local brew to the people. Then they also sell fish, that is mostly mud fish. They smoke it and then they sell it to the people. Then farming, we do farming, and then animal rearing. Then lastly, allow me to relate business of the Japadola like culture. Most of, as I've told you, we do farming, we do hunting, we do fishing, we make baskets, we make mats, and from farming, we sell cotton. Cotton is used for making clothes. We sell millet. Millet is processed with cassava to make millet flour. We sell many other things. Then if I go to animals rearing, we sell skins. We sell milk, but at a small scale. And I think that's all I can talk about. Let me show you how our traditional dance, how we dance.
Adongo,